Hello, friends! In this video, we are going to explore in detail the differences between a trust, society, and a Section 8 non-profit company. Many of us have the desire to start a charitable organization and help people to the best of our abilities. However, there is often confusion about how to begin, as charitable organizations are categorized into three types: trust, society, and Section 8 company. We often wonder which one is suitable for us and what the differences between these three are. If you watch this video till the end, you will definitely gain a clear understanding. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so now. In India, charitable organizations are broadly classified into three types: trust, society, and Section 8 company. Although the primary goal of all three is to serve the public, there are significant differences in their formation, minimum members required, renewal processes, governing bodies, and more. In this video, we will look at 10 key differences in detail. First, let's look at the minimum number of members required to start each type. For a trust, a minimum of 2 members is sufficient. For a society, at least 7 members are required. For a Section 8 company, a minimum of 2 members is needed. Let's discuss the registration authority. Both trusts and societies are registered under the state government's registration department. Trusts are registered at the sub-registrar's office, while societies are registered at the district registrar's office. Section 8 companies, on the other hand, are registered with the Registrar of Companies, which operates under the central government. Let's talk about the governing laws. Trusts are registered under the Indian Trusts Act, 1882. Although some states like Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh have their own laws, such as the Bombay Public Trusts Act, 1950, and the Madhya Pradesh Public Trusts Act, 1951. Societies are registered under the Societies Registration Act, 1860. Section 8, companies are registered under the Companies Act, 2013. Next, let's discuss name approval. For trusts, there are no complex procedures or rules for name approval. However, you cannot use the name of a country or state. If you want to start a new trust with an existing name, there are no restrictions under the Indian Trusts Act. For societies, there are some rules to follow when applying for name approval. During the online registration process, the registration department checks if the name is available in their database. If the name is already taken, you will be asked to try a different name. Many people wonder if they can use the name of a state or district for their society, such as Tamil Nadu Photographers Association or Coimbatore Taxi Drivers Association. Yes, you can use such names, but you need to obtain a No Objection Certificate, NOC, from the District Revenue Officer, DRO, and attach it to the registration documents. For Section 8 companies, you must first apply for name approval with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. You need to provide at least 6 name options, and if any of them are available, approval will be granted. It's a good idea to check the availability of names online before applying. Once you get name approval, you must start the company within 60 days, as the approval is valid only for that period. Next, let's talk about the basic documents required. For a trust, the trust deed is the fundamental document. It includes details such as the name of the trust, the founder, the managing trustee, the objectives of the trust, and the roles and responsibilities of each trustee. All legal provisions related to the trust are detailed in this document. For a society, there is a separate set of documents, similar to the trust deed. For a Section 8 company, there are 2 basic documents: the Memorandum of Association, MOA, and the Articles of Association, AOA. These documents outline the company's objectives, the directors, their roles and responsibilities, and their shareholding percentages. 6. Next, let's discuss the time required for the registration process. For a trust, the online process with the help of a legal advisor can be completed in 5 to 7 days. For a society, it takes a minimum of 15 days and a maximum of 30 days. If there are any issues with the proposed name, the process may take longer. For a Section 8 company, the registration process takes a minimum of 30 days and a maximum of 45 days. There are 2 processes involved. First, applying for name approval with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and then obtaining the Certificate of Incorporation, which takes about 15 days. When comparing the 3, registering a trust is the easiest and quickest process. 7. Renewal and annual compliance. Regarding renewal and annual compliance, trusts do not require renewal, but they must file income tax returns once a year. They also need to file Form 10BD, which details the donations received. Societies must renew their registration once a year and hold an annual general meeting, AGM, to discuss the activities of the past year. Any changes in membership must be updated during the renewal process. Societies also need to file income tax returns annually. Section 8. Companies must file annual returns, financial statements, and ROC, Registrar of Companies, forms each year. They also need to file income tax returns, but the process is relatively simple. 8. Board meetings. For trusts, board meetings are held as specified in the trust deed. For societies, an AGM must be held once a year, and the minutes of the meeting must be uploaded to the government website during renewal. Additionally, 2 general meetings must be held each year, one every 6 months, and a board meeting every 4 months. For Section 8 companies, board meetings are held as per the company's Articles of Association. Management. In a trust, the Board of Trustees manages the day-to-day activities, and major decisions are made collectively by all trustees. In a society, the executive members manage the organization, and elections are held every 3 years, so the management changes periodically. In a Section 8 company, the board of directors manages the company and important decisions are made during board meetings. 10. Cost factor for registration. Finally, let's look at the cost of registration. Registering a trust is the most economical and straightforward process. The cost is minimal, involving only legal fees and government charges. Registering a society is slightly more expensive, with government fees being double that of a trust. Legal fees and document preparation costs also add to the expense. Registering a Section 8 company is the most expensive, as it involves multiple processes, including name approval, incorporation, and higher government fees. The cost depends on the initial investment and the company's capital. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you found it useful, please like the video, share it with your friends, and leave any questions in the comments. Thank you for watching patiently till the end.